Greetings to you all. My name is Benjamin Ferencz, and I am honored to be able to be here again in room number 600 at the Nuremberg courthouse, where the major Nazi war criminals were tried almost 70 years ago. And I had been a war crimes investigator during the war. I had seen all of the atrocities firsthand. I wanted to take the opportunity of telling you what it was like to be in this courtroom at that time. What were our dreams and our hopes? How far have we come? And how much further do we still have to go? After the trial against Goering, there were 12 subsequent trials in this courtroom conducted by the United States, led by General Telford Taylor. We tried doctors for medical experiments, lawyers and judges who perverted the law, generals who forgot their oath as soldiers, SS murderers and killers, foreign ministers who lied about their plans. And in those 12 trials, I was the chief prosecutor against the SS Einsatzgruppen. The name was deliberately disguised to conceal the fact that their assignment was to go behind the German army as it advanced into Poland and Russia and to kill, without pity or remorse, every single Jewish man, woman, and child they could lay their hands on. They would do the same to the Gypsies and other supposed enemies of the Reich. I convicted the 22 defendants, including 6 SS generals. Many of the defendants had doctor degrees, of murdering in cold blood over 1 million people, including thousands of children. It was important for the world to understand that in time of war, everything is possible. There has never been a war without rapes. There never will be one without rape. So my focus after my experience at Nuremberg was to try to end war making itself. That's what the Nuremberg principles were all about. It was the International Law Commission, a body of independent legal experts from about 40 countries, who summed up what the Nuremberg trials taught: new international laws to bind everybody. Superior orders would be no defense. Heads of state would be liable for their crimes. Crimes against humanity would be punishable against the perpetrators. All of these were put together in what was called now Nuremberg principles. We had hoped for a more humane world. We tried to use the law as an instrument of discouraging people from continuing that kind of crimes. But unfortunately, the crimes, as you all know, continue to this day. We do not have a peaceful world because we do not yet have the institutions we need. We have come a long way in recognizing human rights. We have come a long way with having an international criminal court, but the enforcement arm has been totally lacking. And you will want to know, well, how do you stop terrorists? But you cannot kill an ideology with a gun. If people are ready to kill and die for their particular ideals, whether it be religion or nationalism or economic conditions or anything else, without the framework for a legal method of determining which one is right in a dispute, you cannot leave it to the parties themselves to decide. Why don't we have the necessary instruments? Because of political reasons. The big powers who reserved themselves the right of vetoing any use of armed force by the powers betrayed their trust. The Security Council has not been an instrumentality for maintaining peace, but of protecting the national interests of the leading powers. Until we have created those instrumentalities, my friends, I'm sorry to say, I do not see any quick or easy solution. War will make murderers out of otherwise decent people. You have seen that in Germany. I have seen it with some of my very well-educated defendants. And in order to stop war making itself, we must begin to teach at every level compassion, tolerance, a willingness to compromise, an understanding for the other fellow's point of view, no matter how absurd it may seem to you. I taught in the Einsatzgruppen trial that these defendants were responsible for murdering over 1 million people. And they did so because the victims didn't share the race or the religion or the ideology of their executioners. I thought that was a horrible thing then. I still think so. I was then 27 years old. I am now in my 96th year. But I do see the progress. There has been an awakening of the human conscience. More and more people are striving to make this a better world. The final arbiter will be the court of public opinion, and that means you and your next generations. And to everyone I give the same 3 pieces of advice. 1, never give up. 2, never give up. 3, never give up. Good luck.